Okay, good day class. I'm going to present some details and materials used in service entrance installation, or what we call entrada. To start with, let us first define what is a service entrance. Service entrance is the service conductors between the terminals of the service equipment and the point of connection to the service. So it can be done in underground system or overhead system. That definition is based on the Philippine Electrical Code, page 12 of Philippine Electrical Code 2017. Okay, and then going back with the picture, so as you can see, we have here the different materials that was used, or that that we are going to use installation of our service entrance. So we have here the service cap, the service entrance conductor, the conduit, a kilowatt hour meter, but normally it is based only, the meter based only prior to installation, because the utility company will provide the meter, the kilowatt hour meter itself. And then rigid steel conduit, and then we have the service equipment, or what we call the disconnect. It houses a circuit breaker. Normally the rating is 30 to 60 amperes for residential, but it can go higher depending upon the load requirement of the residential house, or the required load of our client. And then we have here the PVC, the ground clamp, which is very important, and then the bare copper wire, or we can use this as a insulated wire can be used as green, but here in Philippines sometimes they required white. It depends upon the location what will be the color coding. And then this pipe will go to the panel board located inside your house. Okay, so as you can see, here are the details of what are the materials to be installed, but for you to be able to familiarize, these are the symbols we normally see in our draft or electrical design. So the service entrance is this one, and then these are the pipes normally, and then these are the meter, and these are the enclosed circuit breaker. Then this is the conductor pipe, and then this is the grounding. So this is what we see in the floor plan or the electrical layout drawings, and this is what we are going to install at site. Okay, so let's proceed with the okay, I have here some of materials which will help you to, which will serve as your guide in estimating or doing your what we call bill of materials, or BOM. So technically this estimate is based on an 8.0 mm squared service conductor. Okay, they use black, red, or white, so it's up to the utility company what will be the color coding requirement. And then don't forget, of course, the grounding electrode. Then this is the third breaker, 30 ampere enclosed, which will serve as their disconnect. then the kilowatt hour, but as I said a while ago, we will only provide the base because the meter itself will be provided by the utility company governing your location. Then the conduit, normally for this, they are using 25 mm diameter rigid steel conduit, or it will depend upon the design. So take note of the drawing, especially when it comes to single line diagram details. Okay, this is the PVC that can be used for the grounding. So we have 16 mm diameter oval eye bolt which serve as support for an overhead installation. So say for example, we have here the post. Normally the oval eye bolt is located somewhere here, and this is the service entrance. Then they have here the guide wire which can serve as a support, or sometimes the wire itself, until such time that it will reach the main distribution panel. This is the DP, this is the distribution panel. This is the load side, and then this is the line side from utility company. Okay, then so here's a detailed sketch that was downloaded in the internet for us to have a visual understanding of what a service entrance is, or how to install its service entrance. So here is we have it here, the service entrance cap. Normally this point is the termination between the utility conductor or service trap going to our service entrance, and then this is the cap, then this is the installation meter base. So as you can see, they have here the grounding provided by the utility company, and then it will be bonded here, and then we will have our separate grounding going to our panel. Then this one will go directly, will go here in the ground. Okay, as per standard of the National Electrical Code and Philippine Electrical Code. So we have here the main, this is the distribution panel of our client or the residential panel, and then this is what we call the service equipment. Okay, so here is a sample of an actual. So they use the PVC pipe for the load side, and then this is the required. They are using RSC or rigid steel conduit for the installation of service entrance. The problem with this picture is grounding electrode or grounding wire going to the earth is not provided. Okay, so as you can see, they are doing this installation pigtail for us to avoid the direct water droplets going inside with our service cap. Okay, so I have here samples of grounding conductors, ground rod connected to grounding. So it is a sample. This is the wire, and then this is the ground rod. Okay, and then this is our sample of service entrance. This is the oval eye bolt. So as you can see, it serves as a support. It is served as a support for the wires. So this is what we call this is a guide wire which serve as a support. Okay, but in standard we do not use woods. Woods is not advisable as the service entrance mounting bracket. No, do not use this. Okay? We are always using concrete posts. Okay? Or it can be mounted in the walls. Okay? So, I think that's all. So, I do hope that you have you pick up a knowledge for my discussion, and if you have any comments, suggestions, recommendation, you can just comment down below for me to enhance this presentation. Okay, so good day to all, and thank you for listening.